Fade green, that was mine.
There you go.
Okay. This is the Planning Commission, Coffee County Planning Commission meeting, February the 3rd, 2026 at 4 p.m. I'm now calling the meeting to order. Thank all of you folks for coming. First thing we're going to start out with is public comments. Anybody want to speak? It's your turn. Okay. Before we approve the agenda, I want to move the election of officers to the end after other, if nobody has any objections to that. If there are no objections, I'll ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
I make your motion.
I have a motion from Ms. Laura Vasquez to approve the agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Have a second by Randy Harrell. All those in favor say aye. Next we'll move on to approval of the previous minutes. If you've had time to read them, I will ask for.
I make a motion to approve the
Got a
minutes.
motion from Ms. Laura Nettles to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
I have a second from Sammy Anderson to that motion. Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor of approving the previous minutes, say aye. We're gonna move right on to bond review. Kurt, that's your category?
No bonds to.
No bond review, okay. The first item on our agenda is the final plat for 485 Tuck Road, Hendrick.
Right here.
Okay,
This was turned in prior to the changes, so if you see there's not 5 acres, it was turned in just a couple of days before y'all changed the rules.
okay.
So. But everything finally, we've been messing with TDAC all these months. You see the date on April.
Yes, sir.
We're just now getting it approved, but we do have a problem with lot 1 with the 50-foot setbacks. We'd like to change that to 25 on the sides, because he's gonna put him a double wide in there, and as you can see, it won't fit in that box.
Kurt?
That's Board of Zoning Appeals. You'd have to go to the.
You'll have to go to the Board of Zoning Appeals to get that
Ask for a
changed,
variance.
to ask for a variance on that 25 feet.
How many flips I gotta do that?
Sir?
Is it not a problem, or can we do it, or am I wasting my time?
You'll have to ask the Board of Zoning Appeals. We can't approve that variance here at the Planning Commission.
Well, I thought if it was done prior, it shouldn't be 50-foot setbacks. It should have been 25 on the side. We turned this in, before the rules changed, but
The rules on the 50-foot setback,
still the
Kurt,
same?
I'm not aware of them changing.
No, they ain't
But,
changed.
well, the 50-50-50
yeah.
also did change, but still, the Board of Zoning Appeals could give that variance because while he did the application prior to
Prior.
the change, he had vested rights, but still he has to go to the Board of Zoning Appeals and ask them to do the variance. But they have the right to give him the variance
Okay.
because it is vested rights because he had his application
Okay.
in.
Okay,
Does
great.
that explain what you're
Yes, yes.
asking? Okay,
All right, I believe other than that, we're good to go.
okay.
And what we gotta go do that? Is that another meeting?
Just get with Cindy
Okay.
tomorrow to get on, next month's meeting.
All righty.
Can somebody explain to me why so there's 3 tracks on there, on the paperwork from the state? Well, it says that 1 lot is approved, the other 2 are not approved because of, I can't remember the exact word.
Evaluated.
Kurt?
Lot not evaluated pursuant to plat approval.
So, the one lot has a house on it, so the state, that's already got its own septic
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, but that's lot number 2.
Yes, sir, and lot 3,
And
you
that's-
see, lot 3 already has a septic
Septic, yep,
system on it,
septic.
so the state can approve an existing system. So the only new lot needing a new septic system would be lot 1,
Lot 1.
and the state signed off on that on my sheet here.
Yeah, see, there
Okay.
they are.
So all I gotta do is get building permits for the other lot. And
After
Get the variance.
approvals.
Get the setbacks changed,
So,
okay.
Right.
Now, yes, and that's so the planning commission, they're either gonna wait till you get this variance and you're gonna have to show it on the plat and put on here that you had a variance
Okay.
applied for and made, and then they'll approve it.
All right,
But we have to have that from the Board of Zoning Appeals
Okay.
before we can
Yes,
finish
so
this.
so you gotta go through that first, but
All right.
after BZA, you can put the note on here that the setbacks are 50, 25, 25 with approval by the BZA.
okay. Will they have a note or something we'll put on there too with the drawing? The
Well,
zoning,
you'll have to change the plat,
okay,
so, and then put the note on there, and then show the setbacks that they approve on the plat. See what I'm saying?
are you talking about changing this plat now? We got all these signatures, and Alan was,
These signatures ain't
really-
the problem, it's that T-Deck.
yeah, I know it, and that's why we've been so long, been all these months since April trying to get his signature. And he's on leave now or something, or was gonna retire, I don't know about Alan, but,
Would that be up to the planning, when they approve the plat, if they can approve it by something from the BZA saying that they, approved that on lot one, or whatever you asked for?
Yeah.
That you got setbacks for that,
okay,
okay?
all righty.
All right, moving right along. The next item on the agenda is the major conceptual on MG England Road, map 087, parcel 003. Cusick?
My name's Andy Best. I'm the land surveyor that was hired to do this, this conceptual plan. We're here just today to seek approval of this conceptual plan for Nolan Farms. It's 9 lots on the corner of MG England and Ward's Chapel Road. Current zoning is C1, so it's the moratorium's not affected by, this property's not affected by that. We've gone through the whole conceptual plan. That's the checklist that's in the code, and we believe that we have addressed all items from that checklist.
Kurt?
Yes. That
Everything?
conceptual plan's fine, they'll be bringing a preliminary next.
So our coach director says it's conceptual is in order. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve. Any more discussion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Have a second from Randy Harrell. All those in favor of approving this conceptual plan, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The next item is a request for rezoning map 059 parcel 078 C one to, or excuse me, from C1 to C2 from David Lowe.
It was previously used as a auto repair and body shop. I'd like to maybe sell a few cars out of it.
And it's already C1, correct?
Yes, sir. I just want to change the commercial zoning on it.
Is anyone living on that property?
Not right now. I haven't owned the property very long, but I'm going to try to cut the home off from the building that I'll be selling cars out of. Subdivide the house off.
One thing that want to make sure that you know, C1, you can do residential.
Correct.
You can go back to commercial and you can go back to residential. Once you do a C2, that cannot go back to residential.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the C2 only on the shop. I'm gonna try to cut the house off.
Is that what we're showing here?
Yeah, we got a house and a shop.
He hasn't got the house cut off yet.
Well, so, Steve, I told him the same thing you did, and he is working with a surveyor to, because I told him once the property was changed to C2, then the whole property is C2.
Right.
So he's going to cut the house out, and if y'all give a positive recommendation, and he should have that done prior to the full commission, so that way he'll have an actual map and parcel for that shop to rezone as C2. The other property will stay as C1. Because right now it's all C1, but he subdivides it off, then he's gonna have a separate map and parcel. Because right now, if he or if he rezones to C2, then it's gonna show that map and parcel.
That's right.
Which will be the whole thing, and I explained that to him, so he's working on, before, if y'all give a positive recommendation, before he goes to the full commission, he should have this, I told him he knows he needs to have a separate map and parcel just for that shop. For
Yeah,
his
when
car
I
lot.
applied, I was unaware of that. He made
You
me-
understand that?
Yes,
though?
I understand, yeah, when I applied, I was unaware of that, but I am now trying to get the survey to cut the house separate from the
But
shop.
he's got the acreage, the setbacks and everything.
Yes, he's
to make
got it, if he can make it work, and he's working with the surveyor now to meet the subdivision requirements. So that's,
You're gonna use the same driveway for both.
I'll put a driveway in on looking at the map as I am, I'll have a driveway on the far right for the shop.
Okay.
I'll probably put a 50-foot right of way on the right for the shop.
How big is that piece of property?
1.72 acres.
Any discussion on this? Any questions?
So if we get approval on it, it's gonna be to go to a C2.
It'll only be
Right now, the whole tract will go to C2.
that's right, and he understands, and I told him that, and he knows that he's gonna subdivide it to just make that back part the car lot and leave the other C1. But if he can't, then he's going to have to make a decision.
I'll withdraw.
before he goes-
I'll
he'll
keep it
withdraw
C1. I'll
before the
withdraw.
full commission meeting,
Yeah.
because this is just a recommendation to the full commission. So if he can't do it, surveyor lays it out and it doesn't work, then he'll withdraw it all and won't go to the
Yeah,
full
I'll keep
commission.
it
And he'll just keep it at C1.
C1, I'll
Yes,
withdraw,
C1.
yes.
Because he can,
You can still do cars out of the C1, correct?
well, he can do the shop, and that's grandfathered in, but if you change to selling cars retail, that has to be a C2.
C2.
It's not allowed in C1, but what's being done there is allowed in a C1, which would
Right.
be grandfathered anyway, but he was just wanting to sell cars out of there. We told him, or Cindy did, that he had to rezone to a C2.
Okay, so if something happens and you can't, then you're just gonna
Keep it
drop the whole
C1.
thing.
I'll
Just
drop
keep
it.
the C1.
Yes. If I can't get the survey worked out.
Any questions? Do I hear a motion one way or the other?
Well, do we need to act on this, not knowing if he can get it?
Good question.
Well, it'd be a recommendation to the full commission, a positive or negative, but he wanted to see where he was at with the recommendation before he got it subdivided. If y'all didn't, have a positive recommendation, he wouldn't go forward with paying for a surveyor to try to survey this off, but it's however y'all wanna handle it.
And but if he does get it done, as you've instructed him to do,
And then
it
bring
will
to
work,
us.
correct?
Yes, it actually will work as a C2 if he rezones the whole property as a C2
Right.
now. It works because it's on the right road for it.
That's right.
But the problem is his problem, because if they rezone it to a C2, then he can't use the house for residential anymore.
That's right.
He's
Right.
changed that property over to full commercial.
You,
So,
you're understanding all
Oh, yes,
this,
sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think we need to, I just hate to go ahead and zone it all C2 and then it not work and then wind up having to go at C1 to begin with, but I'd like to see the full plat from where they do divide it. Cause I mean,
it's a little bit messy.
Yeah, 'cause we're basically
It's a little
gonna
bit
be
messy.
voting on something we don't,
Can we make a motion to
we don't know.
approve contingent on?
You're just voting preliminary, right? I mean, I'm not approved through through here, right? I've gotta go step 2, you're just step 1, right?
Right, but I mean, it's our recommendation though.
I don't have a problem with what he's trying to do, okay? It's just not as clean as I'd like to see it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to see the,
Problem approving it as, contingent on who gets, the surveyor to do.
You
I
wanna
wish
make
I'd
a
had it
motion?
cleaned up before I got here, but I didn't have time to get it cleaned up before I got, I wasn't aware that.
I
don't
got a
see-
question.
I don't see it would be a problem.
Okay, as chairman of the full body, I'm the one that will see to it that it gets on the agenda. This body here recommends the whole parcel, which is a singular parcel number, right?
Right.
We're talking about one parcel.
correct.
To C2. March the 10th is our next full commission meeting where the recommendation from this body would be presented. That means the whole parcel, that's what's on your
Right.
permit, your application is one parcel number. But you eventually want to make 2 parcels out of it, correct?
Yes,
That's what you want to do.
yeah, cause I wanna keep one C1 and one of them be C2.
So he
Yeah.
couldn't, and I, that's right, and I told him that if it went to the full commission and got approved, that whole map and partial would be zone C2 unless he subdivided it prior and kept this.
Then you're talking about 2 different parcels.
Yeah, but they could attach this partial with what he's wanting to, I think, this, I told him to talk to her, because that map and partial stays with one of those. And then they, assign the other one a new partial. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would be 2.
Yeah.
It'd be 2 Then you would have to come back in here to have that smaller parcel rezoned back to C1 if it makes it to the full commission first.
Yes. Yeah, he understands, yeah.
It would be a lot
Can
better.
you go back to a
It would be
single?
a
I
lot-
wish you had 2 parcels before us right now.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm having a problem. If you had it already approved and set up,
Can he go back to C?
Can I come back here in a
See,
couple
from
weeks?
Go from
C2?
C2 to a
Yeah.
C1?
yeah, he can go from a C2. to
Okay.
C1.
Okay.
You can bring it back at
I'd say you won't have to pay for a second visit here, okay?
Can I just postpone it?
You won't pay for a second application. If you would, try to go ahead and have it surveyed, so we are looking at 2 different parcels.
All right.
One will stay C1. We don't have to change it and change it back. Then what the remaining is, when our full body addresses it, what the recommendation is here, that will be your final.
It would
I
be
don't,
much
I don't
cleaner
think you
that
got
way.
any trouble doing what you wanna do.
No.
I just wish you'd go ahead and do the parcels first. So the
Okay.
correct parcel number is actually what's recorded by the actions of this committee.
Yeah, like you told me, I don't think it'd be an issue getting it approved if we had the plat, had the final and stuff.
All right, well, I'll just come back in here then.
Like, you can postpone it, I guess.
Just let
Postpone
Yeah.
it,
us know
yeah.
when the
When's our next meeting here?
surveyor gets you taken care of.
Yeah.
He should be able to do it in a week or 2.
Okay,
Okay.
and you'll come to me, and then I'll get with you, make sure, and we'll put it on the agenda for whenever it gets done.
Okay.
Well, it's not gonna be that long, 'cause
And
And
the
if I
next-
may,
Yeah.
Mr. Lowe, when you're doing the small parcel around the house, try to make your parcel line meet our current setbacks, so nothing bites you
Yeah, that's what
in the future.
That's what I'm trying to do, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The next meeting is in April 14th.
we don't have a meeting in February?
No, we have March for the
We did
commission.
have one at the end of February.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one
You
at the
had
end of
another one
February.
ended, okay.
Don't we? We don't?
We don't have anything on the agenda.
No.
Oh, you don't have
Oh.
anything on the agenda?
Oh,
but we-
okay.
Special call.
We'll meet.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
meet.
We have a schedule.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Just
Yep. All right. Thank you.
All right. Anybody have anything under other?
I just like to,
Mayor? Oh, go ahead.
I would just like to say, just make a comment, don't have anything to do with the planning or anything. I'd like to get a shout out to the county road crews down there around where we live at Beach Grove. They did an excellent job
They did.
on clearing the roads. And I just wanted to give a shout out to them and tell them thank you for your hard work, and everything.
And we had calls to the mayor's office to say thank you.
Yeah, and like I say, they did an excellent job, and I just wanted to say thank you.
I travel back and forth from here to the middle of Arkansas. Coffee County has the best roads during this storm of
Yes.
anybody I saw.
Yes.
And, so that's a well-deserved shout out.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else? All right, well, let's move on to the election of officers. We need to elect a new slate of officers. And, anybody got any thoughts on that? Anybody have a nomination for chairman?
I'd like to nominate Steve Cunningham as chairman.
And I say,
I really think that we need to have
Second.
another chairman.
I'll second.
yeah, second.
You know,
If you'll accept that.
what you mumbling under your
I
breath?
said you might as well go and accept.
Well, I'll do it again, but I would like whomever is vice president to work very close with them. Somebody else needs to learn this job. They really do. I'm not gonna be here forever. Mayor?
None of us are gonna be here forever.
No.
But, you've done an admirable job, and I do think that, you know, we do have some young blood, and people that have been here, probably some hadn't been here 2 years yet, probably, but, everybody I think is grasping. We have a very good professional planner now that training is, a grade above, I think, what we've been used to from my feedback that I
Very
got
much
from her.
very
So,
much more in
yeah.
depth.
Yeah, I
sure.
think everybody's been doing a good job.
This is the talentedest group as we've had since I've been here. I mean, this is a real talented group of people and a very interested group of people, and I very much appreciate that. Well, I'll accept. Move on to the vice chair.
Would you please take a vote on the chairman?
Vote on the chairman. All right.
Do we need to make a motion?
It's already happened.
Oh,
We have
okay.
a
Oh,
motion
second,
and a
okay.
second.
Yeah, and a
Ready
second.
for a
Okay.
vote?
Thanks a lot. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, why don't we do this? If nobody objects, why don't we retain our present officers?
Please name those. Who is our vice chairman?
Vice Chair is Randy Harrell. Secretary is Ms. Laura Nettles. That's as far as we go.
Yeah,
Do I need to make that motion to keep the officers the way they are?
I'd like to have a motion,
I'll gladly make that motion.
okay?
And I second.
And I have a second from Ms. Vasquez, so there you go, you're in too. All those in favor of retaining what we have, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that's what, we got a lot of people sitting back there. Is there something that, I know, I can't hear what you say.
Coffee County leadership, they came to observe.
Oh, sorry about
okay.
that. We do have a very good leader sitting right over there, though, I'll tell you that. Most knowledgeable guy we've ever had in here. If nothing further, I'll just ask for a motion to, and I know Sammy's over there, he's ready to make that motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Sammy's always good.
I'm good for that one.
I'll second.
I got a second. I got a motion from Sammy and a second. Anybody have any objections? All those